One of the symptoms of an approaching nervous breakdown is the belief that one's work is terribly important. Bertrand Russell. Today we're going to delve into the life of a man named Theo who found himself spiraling towards this very precipice. In this journey, we'll learn about burnout, its signs, and most importantly, how to overcome it. We'll also be sharing some powerful book recommendations that you can listen to for free on Audible by Amazon for a month. So prepare to immerse yourself in this enlightening journey that could change your perspective on life and work. Remember to click the link in the description for your free Audible trial. Now let's dive into the world of Theo. Most of us live our lives like a race. We're constantly sprinting towards our goals, be it a promotion, an ideal home, or the image of a perfect life. But what happens when this race becomes too draining? In this chapter, we delve into the concept of burnout. More importantly, we'll discover how to recognize and avoid it or overcome it before it's too late. So, let's transition into the world of Theo and unfold his inspirational story of transformation. Meet Theo, living a seemingly perfect life with a loving family. Theo may look like an average Joe working as a software engineer at a bustling tech firm. His life revolves around the cycle of work, family time, and the occasional weekend catch-up with friends. It's a life many would consider ideal, secure, comfortable, and filled with love and laughter. Every day, Theo's alarm rings at 6 in the morning, a shower, a quick breakfast, and then he's off to work, diving headfirst into a sea of codes and meetings. Evenings are spent helping his kids with their homework and sharing a peaceful dinner with his wife. A regular routine, a regular life. But there were signs. The persistent fatigue, the growing indifference towards his work, the constant feeling of being overwhelmed, all ignored in the pursuit of normalcy. Little did Theo know he was on the brink of a burnout. Theo started noticing changes. He was constantly tired, irritable, and lost interest in things he once loved. As the weeks rolled on, these feelings didn't just fade away as he had hoped. Instead, they seemed to deepen. Every morning getting out of bed seemed like a Herculean task. His work, which he used to approach with a sense of purpose and satisfaction, now left him drained and hollow. Theo, a once sociable and outgoing individual, found himself withdrawing from his friends and family. Conversations felt like a chore, and he often felt misunderstood. He began to question his effectiveness, doubting his ability to perform tasks that he used to accomplish effortlessly. His self-esteem took a hit, and he found himself trapped in a cycle of negative thoughts and feelings. Even his sleep, which was supposed to be a respite from the day's woes, was disturbed. He would toss and turn, unable to shut off his racing mind. The lack of restful sleep only compounded his fatigue and irritability. The physical symptoms were equally alarming. Theo experienced frequent headaches and muscle tension, and his appetite waned. His usually robust health seemed to be deteriorating, and it was affecting his daily life. Recognizing that something was amiss, Theo decided to research his symptoms. It was during one of his late-night internet searches that he came across a term that seemed to encapsulate everything he was feeling: burnout. A state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress. It occurs when one feels overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and unable to meet constant demands. The more he read about it, the more Theo identified with the experiences and symptoms associated with burnout. It was a sobering realization. He was burning out, and if he didn't do something about it, the consequences could be severe. Once Theo realized what was happening, he decided to take control and fight back. He understood that overcoming burnout wouldn't be easy, but he was determined. His journey had just begun. Theo knew he had a battle to fight, a battle against burnout. And so, the journey to overcome burnout began. It wasn't a swift overnight change, but a gradual process of transformation. Theo realized that the first step was to set boundaries at work. He started by communicating his concerns to his manager, expressing his need for a balanced work-life equation. He made it clear that he was more than just an employee. He was a human being with needs and limits. Then came the prioritization of self-care. Theo began by tweaking his daily routine to include activities that nourished his body, mind, and soul. He started his day with a refreshing morning run, followed by a nutritious breakfast. He took short breaks during his work hours to stretch or to take a walk outside, soaking in the sunlight and fresh air. He made sure to get a good night's sleep and started practicing mindfulness and meditation. But self-care wasn't just about physical health. Theo understood that emotional well-being was equally critical. He started journaling, a practice that allowed him to express his thoughts and feelings freely. He found solace and clarity in putting his emotions into words. and it became a therapeutic routine, helping him understand his feelings better. In this journey, Theo also sought professional help. He started seeing a therapist, someone who could guide him through his feelings of exhaustion and provide him with tools to handle stress better. His therapist introduced him to cognitive behavioral therapy, which helped him identify and change thought patterns that lead to harmful behaviors or emotional distress. Reconnecting with his passions was the final piece of the puzzle. Theo had always loved painting, but his hectic schedule had pushed this passion to the back burner. He decided to change that. He set aside time each week to paint, immersing himself in the vibrant world of colors and creativity. It was a source of joy, a way to relax and recharge. Throughout this journey, Theo encountered days when he felt like giving up, when the weight of burnout seemed too heavy. But he reminded himself that it was okay to have bad days. He learned to be patient with himself, to give himself the grace to heal at his own pace. The process wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Theo started noticing changes. He felt more energized, more at peace. His work became enjoyable again, and he found himself looking forward to each new day. He rediscovered his passion for life, his eagerness to create, to learn, to grow. With determination and patience, Theo managed to overcome burnout and reclaim his life. This isn't just Theo's story. It's a reminder to all of us that burnout can be overcome, that it's okay to prioritize ourselves, to seek help, and to reconnect with our passions. It's a story of resilience, of the power of self-care and professional help, and most importantly, of the human spirit's ability to heal and thrive. Theo's story is not unique. Many of us are like Theo, running a race and ignoring the signs of burnout. It's a common narrative, isn't it? The everyday hustle, the 9-to-5 grind, the constant pursuit of productivity and achievement, often at the expense of our well-being. What we can glean from Theo's journey is the significance of recognizing burnout. It's not a badge of honor, but a red flag, a signal that we're pushing ourselves beyond our limits, and that we need to pause, reassess, and recalibrate. It's a reminder that our worth isn't tied to our productivity and that it's okay, even necessary, to slow down and take breaks. Another key takeaway is the importance of self-care. We often forget that we're not invincible. We need to nurture our physical, mental, and emotional health. For Theo, this meant setting boundaries at work, prioritizing rest, pursuing hobbies, and seeking professional help when needed. It's a reminder that it's not self-indulgent to take care of ourselves, it's essential. Theo's story also underscores the importance of support systems. We're social beings, and we thrive on connection. We need people who understand and empathize with our struggles, who can offer comfort, advice, and sometimes just a listening ear. Theo found this in his friends, family, and therapists. But perhaps the most crucial lesson from Theo's story is that overcoming burnout is a process, not an event. It's not about quick fixes, but about making sustainable changes. It's about redefining success, finding balance, and cultivating resilience. It's about learning to navigate stress and challenges without losing ourselves in the process. Theo's story teaches us that it's not just about running the race, but also about taking care of the runner. It's about realizing that we're not machines, but human beings with needs, limits, and vulnerabilities. And that it's not about how fast or how far we can run, but about how well we can sustain the journey. So let's take a page from Theo's book and remember to take care of ourselves as we navigate the race of life. Burnout is a serious issue, but like Theo, we all have the power to overcome it. It's all about understanding the signs and taking the necessary steps to recuperate. And to help you on this journey, here are 3 enlightening book recommendations. First, Burnout: The Secret to Unlocking the Stress Cycle by Emily Nagoski and Amelia Nagoski. This book provides invaluable insights into the physical, emotional, and social aspects of burnout. Second, The Joy of Burnout: How the End of the World Can Be a New Beginning by Dina Gluberman. This is a riveting exploration of how burnout can actually be a transformative experience, leading to a richer, fuller life. And third, Overcoming Burnout: A Practical Guide to Reclaiming Your Health by Dr. Mary Wingo. This guide offers practical steps to regain your health and energy after experiencing burnout. And here's a sweet deal. By clicking the link in our description, you can get a free 1-month subscription to Audible by Amazon. That's right, you'll get 1 credit to listen to any audiobook of your choice. We'll also pin this link in the top comment of the video. Before we close, we urge you to like and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us. So remember to take care of yourself. After all, you can't pour from an empty cup. Type "I subscribe" in the comments and we will personally acknowledge your support. Till next time, stay healthy, stay happy.